Bonjour! Second morning in Paris for me. And let me tell you, I have stars in my eyes. J'ai des étoiles plein les yeux. J'ai des étoiles plein les yeux. In my desire to only hang out with French people, I have been very lucky. I was invited to my neighbor Alex's for a wine and cheese dinner party tonight. Un apéro vin et fromage. On the second floor, so downstairs. And I remember how to say downstairs. En bas. But before, let's go and order some pastries and bread at the boulangerie. I open the door. The baker greets me with a cheerful
Bonjour.
Bonjour. I look at the display of breads and pastries. I ask for the best baguette. Je voudrais une baguette tradition, s'il vous plaît. Which means I would like a traditional baguette, please. Why tradition? In France, there's a big difference between a standard baguette and a baguette tradition. A baguette is the cheaper loaf. It's good, but oh my god, the baguette tradition is the best. By law, this must be made on site using only 4 ingredients: flour, water, salt, and yeast. It has a crustier exterior and the middle is so soft and stays fresh longer. The baker nods and reaches for the baguette. Now, how would I add 2 pains au chocolat to my order? Et 2 pains au chocolat, s'il vous plaît. The baker confirms my order.
Donc, une baguette tradition et 2 pains au chocolat. Ce sera tout?
I confirm that's all I want. Oui, c'est tout. Merci. As the baker prepares my order, I notice some beautiful pink macarons. I can't help but to try one of them. I ask, je veux ce macaron, s'il vous plaît. He smiles and gives me my order. It took me weeks to learn that to be polite, you have to say je voudrais instead of je veux. This baker was nice, but other times I've gotten dirty looks. Now it's time to pay. The baker tells me the total.
Ça fera 7,50 €, s'il vous plaît.
This means that will be €7.50, please. I hand over €10. How would I say keep the change? Gardez la monnaie. Gardez la monnaie. Garder sounds like guard. You're guarding the change, keeping it safe. The baker thanks me and hands me my bag of delicious treats. C'est super bon.
Merci beaucoup. Bonne journée. Au revoir.
Merci. Bonne journée à vous aussi. Au revoir. Et voilà, my first visit to the local boulangerie in my new district. Ah, my new life is so good. It's time to go to Alex's. I'm nervous. I knock on Alex's door. Bonjour.
Bonsoir.
Classic French.
Ça va?
Ça va et toi?
Ouais.
I follow him to the living room. His flat is way bigger than mine and so lovely. And the view is wow. There's a fireplace, there are candles, there are flowers, and if you look out the window, there's the Sacré-Cœur just sitting there like it's nothing. Alex introduces me to everyone. There is Nora, event communications manager, chargée de communication événementielle, and Paul, a real estate agent, négociateur immobilier. We start with a glass of champagne on the sofa. We sit on the sofa. Repeat after me. On s'assoit sur le canapé. s'assoit sur le canapé. I remember learning the word s'asseoir, to sit, on my first day, and writing in my diary with a memory technique made me remember it forever. They were already having a conversation, and Paul starts speaking very loudly and seems angry. I asked Nora, are they arguing?
No, they're talking about politics.
Classic French. After that, everyone is so nice, trying to speak English for me, but sometimes they obviously switch to French. And trying to understand, I get really tired, really quickly. After a bit, I join Nora on the balcony for her 10th cigarette. Accompagner is to join. Repeat after me. Accompagner. Accompagner. We talk and she's super nice. Très gentille. Très gentille. Nora talks about karaoke. 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 Her favorite thing, repeat after me, son truc préféré. Truc sounds like a truck, but it means something, the word something in French. So now, every time someone says that, I imagine them talking about their trucks. She said we should all go together once. On devrait y aller ensemble un jour. Repeat after me. On devrait y aller ensemble un jour. That would be great. I would love to. I finally started to feel at ease. Paul arrived on the balcony and he said something I didn't get.
Il fait beau ce soir.
So I said, Quoi? Pouvez-vous répéter s'il vous plaît?
Il fait beau ce soir.
Quoi?
Il fait beau ce soir!
Quoi? Nora says,
It means it is lovely tonight.
I glance at the table. They have organized the nicest table with all sorts of cheese and wines. And Alex says that now it's time for the wine and the cheese pairings. Alex explains.
Le chardonnay se marie bien avec le chèvre. Chardonnay pairs well with goat cheese.
He looks at me. He says,
Se marier means to be married. Just like in a marriage, the flavors of chardonnay and goat cheese are married together.
I blush. French is so romantic.
Le gruyère va parfaitement avec le bandol. Gruyère goes perfectly with bandol wine. And finally, le prosecco se marie bien avec le Saint-Nectaire. Prosecco pairs well with Saint-Nectaire cheese.
As we gather around the table, I propose a toast. Levons nos verres à la bonne cuisine. This translates to, let's raise our glasses to good food. Levons nos verres à la bonne cuisine. Cheers! The night was going so well until Alex and I stepped outside and he said something that made me feel like an idiot. When I got home, I was exhausted, but I still wrote in my French diary what I learned that day. And it was a lot more. So let's recap. Expressions and vocabulary. J'ai des étoiles plein les yeux. I have stars in my eyes. a sense of pure wonder. Un apéro, vin et fromage. Wine and cheese party. En bas. Downstairs. Très gentil. Very nice. Son truc préféré. Her favorite thing. On devrait y aller ensemble. We should all go together. Se marier. To be married to pair of flavors. At the boulangerie, je voudrais une baguette tradition, s'il vous plaît. I would like a traditional baguette, please. Et 2 pains au chocolat, s'il vous plaît. And 2 pains au chocolat, please. Donc, une baguette, oui, c'est tout, merci. Yes, that's all, thank you. Je veux ce macaron, s'il vous plaît. I want this macaroon, please. Je voudrais, I would like, the polite form. Ça fera 7,50 €, s'il vous plaît. That will be €7.50, please. Gardez la monnaie. Keep the change. Merci beaucoup. Bonne journée. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Merci. Bonne journée à vous aussi. Au revoir. Thank you. Have a good day to you. Goodbye. C'est super bon. It's really good. So, what I learned at the dinner party. Bonsoir. Good evening. On s'assoit sur le canapé. We sit on the sofa. Karaoke. Karaoke. Il fait beau ce soir. It's beautiful tonight. I hear Paul yelling when I write this. Chargé de communication événementielle. Event Communication Manager. Négociateur immobilier. Real estate agent. At the wine and cheese pairing, I learned this. Le chardonnay se marie bien avec le chèvre. Chardonnay pairs well with goat cheese. Le gruyère va parfaitement avec le bandol. Gruyère goes perfectly with bandol wine. Le prosecco se marie bien avec le Saint-Nectaire. Prosecco pairs well with Saint-Nectaire cheese. The toast. Levons-nous un verre à la bonne cuisine. Let's raise our glass to good food. To help me remember the feminine and masculine nouns, I've drawn a baguette with a pink ribbon for feminine words and a croissant with a tiny hat for masculine words. I close my diary. If there's something I learned during my time in Paris, is that learning French shouldn't take too long if I apply the best method. And after doing some research, I found out that the best technique to learn French, simply put, is this. You can passively consume for the pleasure of it, but you need to start actively recalling. Pull ready-made phrases, chunks, from French videos and podcasts rather than memorizing isolated words. Then shadow them out loud, repeating after native speakers to train your mouth and ear together. Lock those phrases in with flashcards only after you've heard and practiced them. That's what I do in my diary. Write a short daily journal that you can get corrected so you build your own sentences without fossilizing mistakes. The thread running through all of it is the same. Force your brain to retrieve French from memory rather than just recognizing it. Because retrieval is what lets you actually speak when a real person is standing in front of you. Thank you for listening. In the next episode, we'll take things more seriously and will include more French. So stay tuned. Visit my website for side-by-side English and French transcripts and my notes in my diary. You'll also find the exact wine and cheese pairing, the full episode in French if you want to learn further, and so much more. Link in description. Au revoir!